Hello, good afternoon. It's been almost 10% down. So here you can see it, it's trading on 103.57. And let's go to discuss some issues. I was promising a 3 or 4 EPS per share. We failed badly and we went all the way to just $1 per share. What the hell happened here? It's easily, you cannot hide a pregnancy for 9 months. They say that they are doing 100 million per quarter. The last year 73, 66, 88, 100. So if I were a manager of these properties and I have 1,000 rooms, no, I have 7,500 rooms, I have 1,000 tables, I have 700, 500 machines, all these beautiful restaurants and that, and you tell me with all these Macau Palace, Boston, Las Vegas, I'm able to profit only $1 million per day. You said, or these management are idiots, or something is happening. Because the earnings per share. The magic is that you can hide with many things like pre-opening expenses. You can change something in the corporate expenses, tax-based, interest income. You can make many small ways to, this profit, get it away from here and here. But final way, you think that it's able to do $1 million per day of EPS for all the shareholders? Yes, no, accountability, I don't doubt that this is right, but they're hiding something because it's huge, the information we were discussing the other day. The other day we were going about the tiger and all these things that changed the game, that I was telling you, you bet on 6, you bet on 7, the changes in the game, how it has changed the holding and everything. And I walk away by Wynn Palace, Wynn Macau. I did my road trip to Galaxy. I went to MGM. I went to Melco. I even went to Grand Lisboa Palace at Stanley Home Macau to see what's happening, you know. And in the last year, all the tables has changed to smart tables. It's magic how you put, they print the money, they put you in the card, and they know exactly what you're betting on. And if you know, I went to the balance sheet of the company to see what's going on and see this 100. It's a deception. Yes, I failed by 4x. But you know, it's a pregnancy, and a pregnancy you cannot hide it for 9 months. Eventually the baby will pop out. And I just want to show something, you know. I don't want to defend these things. You know, I'm highly recommending this Wynn stock. But you know, people tell you're crazy, this is not going anywhere. Yes, of course, when you're wrong or the market is not watching what you are doing and you're early, of course you're wrong. Of course I failed badly. But you know, where I put my mouth, I put my money. I have a lot of money over this stock because I think it's the future. So, you know, I was discussing you with this, and here you can see it in the properties. We're watching the Wynn resorts, and I want to show you something that it's popping me out because this is huge, and then you can see it. The VIP roll in the fourth quarter of the Wynn Palace, it changed from 3 billion to 5.2 billion. That means 70% that the drop increased. But this huge difference between 284 by 351 of the hold, it made all the difference. You lose way a lot of millions here in this small hold. And I want to discuss that hold because, you know, Galaxy over did the numbers, they rush it, they crush it, they said luck game, whatever. But you can see how the VIP rolling, it's booming, 70% in the property. When you get the real hold, that why the hold is not working. No, the hold is working, of course this whole world is working. What it happened is that the adoption of the people, it's being, you know, not like in Singapore that it's already in all-time highs and wherever. You know, some tables I was walking, they have 10%, some tables 5%, some tables 15%, but you know, it's depending if the tiger pops out or the lucky 6 pops out or whatever. But if lucky 6, lucky 7, it's, you know, it's a matter of, you know, getting the Chinese people and the rest in every region to get away in the business. So this number is magic because you can see that the tiger and everything, it's working. It just didn't go with the numbers the way it should be. And the last thing is the machines in Wynn Peninsula property, how they increased 40% from 639 to 906. Each machine gets you $450 per day. You will see it eventually. Vegas remains stable. You know, in Vegas, they just opened the Zero Bond clubs. They bring New York City and LA to Las Vegas. If you watch their social media and everything, there was LeBron, there was this guy, everyone, Tom Brady, you know, all these celebrities. So the high rollers, the whales, they are magic. In March, they just opened this social club, and they're gonna bring millions and millions of whales and VIPs to the property. You can see the ADR in Vegas, $750, $900. It's nuts. It's gonna happen here. It's gonna be eventually. And why I'm so relaxed about the war now in Iran? Because you can see this again. We were here. This is a magic thing. ¿Dónde está el maldito mapa? ¿Dónde está el mapa? Aquí está el mapa. Okay. Long-term share. The Wynn Las Vegas. Here we have the map. Look, the magic. You're worried now about the war and everything. If you can see this presentation, there is nothing now here. You know, this program is for 13 months ahead. So regionally, as Billing says in the call, it's gonna be more pragmatic, more different the world. But you know, China is not affected by this part of the world. That is the main market, and America's market with Mexico, South America, and Canada. Also, it's far away with the London Mayfair. So this war and this Strait of Hormuz, it's not gonna last forever. So yes, of course, we fail bad, but I walk the casinos in Macau. They are booming. They are so busy. You cannot imagine that you wish to have these tables on Las Vegas. And what we can expect of having this, the EBITDA failed bad. This property is going to be beautiful. Doing the landmark, the casino, the gardens. This is all wrong. It's going to change forever. But in times of stress, in times of people don't know what to do, we keep buying the stock. We know what they have. We know the tables. We know the property, the beautiful things. This gourmet pavilion, I walk it again. They have every kind of food, delicious sushi, Indian, all type of Chinese barbecue, whatever. Their gastronomy is amazing. The construction keeps going on, and the free cash flow, the inflection point. Look, it's in all the calls that on 2027 it's going to be a huge inflection point. Here you save 300 million plus 200 million, that's $500 million. Here remains stable, that is going to pop in the cash flow starting 2027, and it makes all the difference because the company is doing money. They're investing